How can you read a lot?
That's very hard. It's very hard to read a lot of. It's very hard to read continuously, but just keep practicing. Keep reading longer and longer books, and practice makes perfect.
Okay, thank you. Straight.
Sir, you have already achieved that is inexplicable, and what more you want to achieve in your future, and what's your message for us?
I really want to contribute something big to science, solve a problem that has gone unsolved for many years, so that I can feel like I've left my mark on the world. And I hope to inspire others to learn math and science as much as they can, and put math and science over everything else.
Thank you. Come. The straight question.
The question is, does a plus b whole square, the formula a plus b whole square, have used in real life?
I would say so, because it is used to derive and prove theorems all over math and physics that are applied to real life. I mean, in real life, a plus b squared is a very big thing in geometry, architecture, and the square operation itself is very useful when calculating other physical quantities. Like, say, if we wanted to calculate distance fallen over time, or we wanted to calculate what's something else that uses a square. If we wanted to calculate the area or volume of something, or if we wanted to calculate what's another quantity that uses, if we wanted to calculate acceleration. Other things like that that fall in that category are very useful if we want to use a plus b squared. Variables in algebra in general have many applications.
Thank you. Please, straight question.
I want to ask you is that what is the secret of your success? How did you become so successful in your life?
I think that, as I said before, it's just because of the support of my family, and because I myself have tried to learn everything without rushing, and I tried to fully understand every aspect of the mathematical process, as well as just envision everything I learn in real life, so it's not disconnected from reality.
Thank you. New question. Okay. Straight question.
My question is about math, that what is the physical explanation of a to the power m, or a to the power 0 is equal to 1? Does it have any physical explanation?
A to the power 0 equals 1 is mostly defined that way just to make other things act better. It doesn't, raising something to the 0th power doesn't really have any meaning, but I've seen one person explain it as you're just multiplying something no times, so you just get 1. It's debatable what x to the 0 actually is, but we define it as 1 to make other things behave much better.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Straight question. New.
When any integer is divided by any other integer, we get some quotient and remainder. But why the remainder cannot be negative?
Sorry?
When any integer is divided by any other integer, we get some quotient and remainder. But why the remainder cannot be negative?
Okay, so let's go into modular arithmetic for a second. We define the remainder to be negative, positive always, because it's convenient, and we can always represent the remainder as positive. For example, if we divide 16 by 7, then you could say that the remainder is 2, because it's 16 minus 7 times 2 is 2. But you could also say the remainder is negative 5, because if you subtract 7 once more, 16 minus 7 times 3 is negative 5. Really, it just depends on how you want to define a remainder, but the convention is to always keep it positive, because you can always do that.
Thank you. Straight question.
Sir, everyone says timetable is most important for study, and I want to ask that, is it really important?
I don't think time travel exists or is possible. And if it did, it would open up many paradoxes that cannot be possible in real life. So I don't think that time travel is at all possible. And if it is, it's not like how it's depicted in other movies. Perhaps you can time travel to the past, but you can't actually interact with anything.
Thank you.
No problem.
Straight question.
Sir, would you please describe about AI technology and what are the fields we have to develop for AI technology?
What is the last part?
What are the fields, what are the programs we have to develop for AI technology?
So AI technology, I don't know everything about it, but basically AI technology basically learns through millions of data sets. It basically practices doing something over and over until its content is deemed acceptable for users to view. And once it does, once it gets good enough at practicing, that's when it becomes an intelligent AI. And that is how an AI is created, and those are the kinds of programs. That's the general kind of framework for AI.
Thank you. Straight question.
So, why moon gives us light, why don't Earth? As you know, there is sand as well as Earth. Why Earth do not give us light? Why moon gives?
The moon is just the moon is just reflecting light off of the sun. It doesn't actually emit light itself, and that's why there's a light side of the moon, the one that has light reflected on it by the sun, and the dark side, which almost no human has seen and doesn't have any light from the sun on it.
Very good. Next. Straight question.
Sir, we understand that success does not come easily. Can you point out some effective study techniques and approaches?
Isn't that like the first time? Okay. I think that you just have to be confident in what you're learning before moving on to the next topic. Otherwise, your understanding will collapse soon enough, and you should try to visualize every concept that you learn in math and physics. That's it.
Thank you. No one, please. Small one. Okay, straight question.
Sir, can you draw pictures?
Yeah, I can.
Please show me.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I could definitely draw a picture. Trust me. I'm the best artist you could ever see.
I would like to ask a question about physics. Sir, we know that if a person jumps from a certain height, he falls back to the earth due to the gravity. Now my question is that if a person jumps from the space, does he fall back to the earth or can he survive in the space?
Wait, what is the question?
We know that if a person jumps from a certain height, he falls back to the earth due to the gravity. Now my question is that if a person jumps from the space, does he fall back to the earth or can he survive in the space?
What's he jumping on?
Jump from the space.
You can't jump on nothing. You
Okay.
can't jump on the vacuum of space. That would be
No.
pretty much impossible.
No jump
And if
possible in the space.
If you're jumping on something like the ISS, you probably would fall all the way back to Earth.
Straight question.
Why a point is zero-dimensional?
Just one more question, this one.
My question to you, sir. Why a point is zero-dimensional?
Point is zero-dimensional. Basically, we just define that because a line is just a set of lots of points compiled together. A square is just lots of lines compiled together, etc. So a line is one-dimensional because it has exactly one direction, which you can go toward or go against. But a point doesn't have any direction. There is no way to move on a point. So we just call it zero-dimensional because there is no dimensions to it.
Thank you.
Okay, the last one.
Last one. Okay. Please, last one. Yes, Said, last one. So, please. Selfie ले रहा है.
Sir, what is the favorite things that's your about yourself?
I think that my favorite thing is just I feel like I just like how I look in general. I'm confident about my appearance.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone. So